What on earth is EPLI? And what does it have to do with my insurance program? Today, we're going to dive into employment practices liability insurance, a high-level overview of what it is exactly and why it's becoming more important today than ever before. My name is Hunter McHugh. I founded McHugh Insurance Group. We're a local commercial lines insurance agency based in Wilmington, Delaware, serving the tri-state area. Today's topic comes on the heels of a recent conversation that we had with a client who, one, just flat out asked, what the hell is this? And two, then got into, not even realizing that they hadn't had it in the past and having the discussion about why it's so important to have now. So if you in the past have reviewed your insurance program and you've come across a coverage, either employment-related practices or employment practices liability, this is becoming more and more prevalent and more important for a number of reasons. But first, let's talk about what specifically this coverage is designed to do. Employment practices liability provides coverage for your business in the event of any harassment, discrimination, retaliation, wage and hour claims. And so to kind of dig into that a little bit more, right, I'll give you a couple of examples. You're going through the hiring process with somebody who you don't hire because they don't believe they're qualified, and they believe that they didn't get hired for a different reason, whether that be related to their race, ethnicity, religion, age, whatever it may be. At the same token, you have an employee who's working for you who is not getting the job done. They're not capable of doing their responsibilities, who you let go. But in turn, they believe that they were let go for a different reason. Again, whether that be because of their age, race, ethnicity, whatever it may be, or gender. All of these different things are happening on a daily basis, especially with the fact that employee turnover is so high. So businesses are turning over employees more and more frequently. They're going through interviews more and more often. And so the risk for employment practices liability claims is much higher now than it ever used to be. For that reason, also when you couple it with the fact that as of today, anybody who is a non-white male who's over the age of 40 is in a protected class. And what that means is that, if you have an employee who's over 40, who's non-white, who's not a male, they are considered to be in a protected class, which right off the bat opens yourself up to the potential of claims in the event of any wrongful termination, wrongful hiring practices, whatever it may be. And so we circle back to the employment-related practices or the employment practices liability coverage and why it's so important, is that it provides defense costs for your business in the event that any of these claims are brought forth to you. And I will tell you that 90% of the time when our clients see claims like this, a lot of them are bogus. And there ends up usually not being any type of payout for any wrongdoing. But the problem is that they're still on the hook for the defense costs for any lawsuits there. And that's why this coverage has become so much more important today than it ever was in the past, because of the protected classes, because of the labor shortage, and the frequency that these claims are arising anymore, to be very blunt. So next time you're reviewing your program, make sure to ask about your employment practices liability, check for any exclusions, any deductible details, things that you are going to want to know in the event that your business is brought into a claim regarding some sort of wrongful termination, retaliation, harassment, or discrimination. Hope this help gave you a really good overview and maybe, flipped on a light switch for the future. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and please share for any of your other business owners who may be wondering the same exact thing.